What if I told you that you could transform your financial life by making just a few key changes? Imagine waking up tomorrow with a clear plan to boost your wealth and achieve your goals faster than you ever thought possible. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share around 50 powerful and actionable tips that can help you do just that, whether it's increasing your income, managing debt, or making smarter spending decisions. These are the kinds of strategies that the wealthy swear by, and now, you'll get a sneak peek into their secrets. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll be ready to take control of your finances like never before. Ready to get started? Building wealth takes time. Building wealth isn't an overnight process. It's about making smart choices now that will pay off in the future. Wealth comes slowly, like a plant growing. If you nurture it consistently, it will flourish. One of the first things people often misunderstand is that wealth requires patience and time. You need to focus on the long term, make strategic investments, and avoid the temptation to chase quick gains. Start small if you need to, but ensure that you're moving forward, step by step. Even the smallest steps in managing your money wisely today will pay off later. Patience is key. Think about it like investing in stocks. Just like you can't expect a company to explode in value overnight, your finances won't hit the jackpot instantly. It's all about consistent actions, like regularly saving a portion of your income or investing wisely. This process might not seem thrilling, but building wealth is the most rewarding when you see it grow, compound, and give you the freedom to live life as you please. Avoid those get-rich-quick schemes, because wealth built over time is far more sustainable. People change when they are ready. Information overload doesn't change people. No matter how much advice you get, change can only happen when you're ready for it. You can listen to podcasts, read books, or watch videos about managing finances, but until you're personally open to transforming your habits, it won't stick. Financial success doesn't start with knowledge alone. It's about action, and you need to be motivated to take that first step. Often, people wait for a major life event or crisis to push them into taking charge of their money. But what if, instead of waiting for that, you decided to act now, before life forces you into it? When you're truly ready, your approach to money shifts. You'll start thinking long-term, making decisions not just for today, but for the future. This shift in mindset allows you to be more strategic, considering how each choice, whether it's saving for a rainy day or investing for your retirement, will benefit you down the line. It's a personal journey, and when you're ready, everything starts to fall into place. Until then, don't let the flood of financial advice overwhelm you. Wait for the moment when you're ready to make the change. Money should enable fun. Let's face it, life isn't just about paying bills and saving for the future. It's about enjoying the journey too. Money should enable you to have fun, explore the world, and create meaningful experiences. The freedom to travel, dine out with friends, or take a spontaneous trip is one of the joys that come with managing your finances well. Being financially responsible doesn't mean restricting yourself from fun. Rather, it means ensuring that you can enjoy life now while also planning for the future. Think about budgeting for experiences that bring you joy, whether it's a weekend getaway or investing in hobbies that ignite passion in you. Money can bring more than just security. It can bring adventure. Whether it's backpacking in Europe or enjoying a spontaneous concert, these moments create memories that last far beyond the purchase. The goal is not to live for the next paycheck or to hoard every cent, but to live fully and intentionally. Your financial freedom is your passport to experiences, and when you manage it well, the balance between saving and living well becomes your most valuable asset. Timing experiences. There's an art to timing experiences. Some things are meant to be done at certain stages of life, like backpacking through Europe in your 20s or buying your first home in your 30s. Knowing when to seize opportunities will shape your experiences in ways that bring lasting value. For example, traveling when you're young allows you the freedom and energy to explore without the constraints of responsibility. Similarly, the best time to invest in your future self, whether through education or business ventures, is when you have the flexibility and time to commit. The earlier you start planning for these experiences, the more they'll enrich your life. Timing your experiences also ties into your ability to prioritize what matters most at a given moment. Perhaps now isn't the time to buy a luxury car, but it's the perfect time to invest in personal development or take a life-changing trip. This awareness of timing allows you to live with intention, making sure that each experience adds to your life in meaningful ways. Don't rush into things because everyone else is doing it. Wait for your moment, and your financial decisions will pay off in ways that create a richer, more fulfilling life. Perfection is an obstacle. Perfectionism can be paralyzing, especially when it comes to finances. The truth is, waiting for the perfect moment to start saving, investing, or making financial changes will only hold you back. There's never a perfect time, and you'll always find reasons to delay. Instead of waiting for the stars to align, take action now, even if it's just a small step. Starting with what you have, even if it feels imperfect, will teach you valuable lessons along the way. Don't get hung up on making everything flawless. Progress is the key. Think about it. You don't need to have everything figured out before you start investing. The most successful investors didn't wait for perfection. They learned as they went along. By starting, even with limited knowledge, you'll gain experience, develop discipline, and eventually master the process. Perfection isn't the goal. Progress is. So, make the first move and trust that you'll improve along the way. It's all part of the journey. Invest in who you want to be. Investing in your future self is one of the most powerful financial moves you can make. This doesn't just mean financial investments, but also investing in personal growth, health, and education. Consider where you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years, and make choices that align with that vision. This could mean putting money into learning a new skill, upgrading your knowledge with books or courses, or taking care of your health through a gym membership or proper diet. All of these investments contribute to your personal wealth, the wealth that can't be measured in money alone. Your financial decisions should reflect the person you're striving to become. If your goal is to be a successful entrepreneur, invest in the tools and knowledge that will help you grow. If your goal is to live a balanced, healthy life, invest in your well-being. Each investment you make should be a step toward the future you want to create. It's about building a life that reflects the best version of yourself, and your money should work in harmony with those aspirations. Have a cash reserve. Having a cash reserve isn't just about having money for emergencies, it's about creating opportunities. Having cash on hand gives you the flexibility to act quickly when opportunities arise, whether it's a market dip, a business venture, or an unexpected personal opportunity. A well-managed cash reserve means that you can take risks with confidence, knowing that you're financially secure enough to handle life's uncertainties. While it's important to save, it's equally vital to know when to deploy that cash to seize financial opportunities. Your cash reserve acts as a safety net, but it also opens doors for growth. For example, if a market correction occurs and you have cash available, you could invest in undervalued stocks. Or, if a new business idea comes to you, having cash on hand allows you to take the plunge. Build a cash reserve that gives you the breathing room to be proactive in your financial decisions, rather than reactive when opportunities come knocking. Create stability in life. Creating stability in your life means reducing risk and stress by maintaining a balance between work, relationships, and personal finances. It's about creating a strong foundation that allows you to handle the challenges life throws at you with grace. Financial stability doesn't come from having a massive income. It comes from managing what you have wisely. This includes budgeting, saving, and living within your means. By creating financial stability, you ensure that you have the mental space to focus on what truly matters in life, your personal well-being, your relationships, and your long-term goals. This balance isn't just about money. It's about ensuring that your financial decisions support your mental and emotional health. Stability allows you to pursue your passions and goals without constantly worrying about your financial future. A stable financial foundation frees you up to live with less stress, making it easier to enjoy your relationships, career, and personal growth. Talk about money early in relationships. Talking about money early in relationships is one of the best things you can do for both your financial future and the health of your relationship. Avoiding financial conversations can lead to misunderstandings and stress later on, especially when things get serious. Whether it's talking about saving habits, debt, or financial goals, having these conversations early sets expectations and aligns both partners on a shared vision. Money doesn't have to be a taboo topic. It should be a practical discussion about how you both want to manage finances together. When both partners are open about money from the start, it allows them to build a financial partnership that's based on trust and transparency. Discuss your goals, whether it's saving for a home, starting a family, or retirement, and figure out how to get there together. These conversations build a foundation of mutual respect and understanding, ensuring that your financial future as a couple is built on solid ground. Wasting is part of life. Wasting a little here and there is a normal part of life, so don't beat yourself up over it. Whether it's a cup of coffee you didn't finish, food that went to waste, or an impulse purchase that didn't pan out, these things happen. The key is not to get stuck on the small stuff. Instead of worrying over every penny, Focus on the larger picture of how you manage your wealth overall. What matters is how much you are able to save and invest for the future. Learning to let go of minor waste helps you maintain a healthy mindset, knowing you're still moving forward. When you have more money, it's easy to get caught up in tracking every dollar. But part of becoming truly wealthy is accepting that not everything is going to be perfect. The goal is to make more conscious choices that allow you to be generous with your resources. By shifting your focus to long-term financial health, you free yourself from guilt over small, unavoidable losses. In the end, the ability to contribute to others far outweighs the frustration of a few dollars lost here and there. Avoid following the crowd. One of the most powerful financial decisions you can make is to stop following the crowd. We live in a world where everyone seems to be competing for the latest trends, be it the newest tech gadget, designer clothes, or flashy cars. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying what you like, it's important to assess whether these purchases are truly aligning with your personal goals. More money means more choices, but it's essential to make decisions that reflect your own values, not just what's popular in the moment. When you stop following the crowd, you gain the freedom to focus on what truly matters to you. This approach often leads to smarter financial choices that prioritize long-term goals over fleeting ones. It also allows you to channel your resources into areas that contribute to your happiness and well-being, whether that's saving for a big life event or supporting causes you care about. More money gives you the freedom to choose, and with it comes the opportunity to make those choices based on what's best for your life, not what everyone else is doing. Value the experience over the cost. It's easy to get caught up in price tags, but the real value of an experience lies in the memories it creates, not how much it costs. Whether you're trying on clothes at a boutique or going on a weekend trip, focus on the enjoyment of the moment rather than the price you're paying for it. Experiences often provide far more lasting value than material possessions. When you have more money, you can invest in experiences that enrich your life, traveling, learning new skills, or trying something you've always wanted to do. By shifting your mindset from cost to value, you make space for richer experiences. A dinner out with loved ones, a vacation to a new place, or even a simple moment of joy shared with friends is worth far more than the dollars spent. These experiences contribute to your happiness in ways money alone cannot. When you prioritize experiences over material things, you open up your life to a deeper sense of fulfillment, and your generosity grows naturally as a result of sharing those moments with others. Don't use the minibar. One of the easiest ways to save money when traveling is to avoid the minibar. Hotels often mark up snacks, drinks, and other items at ridiculously high prices, and while it may seem convenient, it's a classic example of unnecessary spending. Instead of giving in to these inflated costs, plan ahead and stock up on snacks from a nearby store, or better yet, enjoy the local cuisine to enrich your travel experience. Small purchases like these add up quickly, and in the grand scheme of things, they are often not worth it. When you make a habit of avoiding these small but unnecessary expenses, you'll be surprised how much you can save over time. This mindset not only helps you preserve your financial resources but also encourages you to be more mindful of how you spend, especially when you have the opportunity to invest in more meaningful things. By being mindful of the little expenses, you can free up more money to use generously toward things that matter, whether that's contributing to a charity, helping a friend in need, or investing in experiences that will bring you joy. Expose yourself to new perspectives. To become more generous, it's essential to expose yourself to different perspectives on how others use their money. Traveling, meeting people from diverse backgrounds, or reading about different lifestyles can open your eyes to new ways of managing finances. It's easy to get stuck in your own bubble, thinking there's only one way to handle money. But when you see how others prioritize spending, saving, and giving, it often inspires new ideas for your own financial journey. Learning about the different ways people approach wealth can help you develop a broader understanding of generosity. For instance, in some cultures, communal sharing is a central part of daily life, where people pool resources for the greater good. Exposing yourself to these perspectives can challenge your assumptions and push you to think differently about your role in giving back. The more you understand about how others use their resources, the more inspired you'll feel to contribute in meaningful ways to your community and the world at large. Be careful whose advice you take. Financial advice is everywhere, but it's crucial to be discerning about where it's coming from. Not all advice is created equal, and relying on random opinions or sources that lack credibility can lead to poor decisions. Seek out experts who have a proven track record of success in the areas you're interested in, whether it's investing, budgeting, or saving. Following the wrong advice can cost you both time and money, so take the time to educate yourself and align your financial goals with sound advice. Taking advice from credible sources ensures that you're making informed decisions that align with your goals. Whether it's a trusted financial advisor, a well-regarded book, or podcast from an experienced entrepreneur, seek wisdom from those who have been where you want to go. This will help you avoid costly mistakes and keep you on track to achieve your financial dreams. When your finances are in order, you'll be in a better position to be generous with your wealth, whether through charitable donations, supporting friends and family, or investing in causes you care about. Acknowledge reality. It's easy to get caught up in dreams and aspirations, but the reality of life is that some events, like weddings, having children, or buying a home, are expensive and need to be planned for early on. Acknowledging these future goals allows you to start saving and budgeting appropriately. The earlier you accept that these events are on the horizon, the better prepared you'll be financially when the time comes. Procrastinating can lead to stress and anxiety later, so take the time to evaluate your goals and create a financial plan that accommodates them. Starting to save early for these life milestones gives you a clear path forward and ensures you're not scrambling at the last minute. You might need to set aside money for things like a wedding, a down payment on a house, or education expenses for your children. The key is to be proactive, acknowledge the reality of your goals, and begin making financial decisions that will allow you to reach them. This foresight sets you up for financial success, and with more financial stability, you'll have the freedom to be more generous when the time comes. Watch your language. The way you speak about money and yourself plays a significant role in shaping your financial mindset. If you constantly tell yourself that you're bad with money, you'll start to believe it and act accordingly. Words are powerful, and when you change your language, you can change your outlook. Instead of using limiting labels like "I can't afford that," shift your language to "How can I afford that?" or "What steps can I take to make this happen?" This subtle change in how you talk about money can empower you to take more positive actions. How you speak about yourself influences your behavior and decisions. Positive affirmations and confident language can help you adopt a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, you create space to make smarter financial decisions and be more generous with your resources. As you build wealth and confidence, your generosity grows, and you begin to see how your words can turn your financial situation around in a positive way. Don't let taxes control your decisions. Taxes are part of life, but they shouldn't be the driving force behind your major financial decisions. While it's important to consider the tax implications of your choices, you shouldn't let them control your every move. Prioritize what truly matters in life, whether that's purchasing a home, starting a business, or taking a well-deserved vacation. Tax-saving strategies are important, but they should complement your financial goals, not dictate them. If you make decisions solely based on minimizing taxes, you might miss out on opportunities that could bring greater personal fulfillment. Instead of focusing on tax advantages alone, focus on the big picture of your life and financial goals. By taking a holistic approach to your finances, you can make decisions that align with your values and priorities. Don't let taxes become a roadblock to living a fulfilling life. With more money, you'll have the flexibility to choose what truly brings you joy and the generosity to share that wealth with others. Avoid overpaying for financial services. Financial advising services can come with hefty fees, often eating into your returns over time. Many traditional advisors charge a 1% asset under management (AUM) fee, which might seem small but can significantly reduce your wealth over the long term. Before committing to any financial advisor, it's essential to shop around for competitive pricing or consider lower-cost alternatives like robo-advisors or fee-only planners. Paying high fees just for access to advice that you could find at a lower cost doesn't make sense when you could use that money to invest in opportunities that actually grow your wealth. The goal is to make sure you're not overpaying for services that don't offer proportional value. Take time to research different types of financial advisors, understand what they offer, and compare their pricing structure. Being mindful of these costs means you can allocate more funds towards investments that generate long-term growth. In the end, investing in what matters most, your wealth and financial security, means not letting high fees take away from your potential returns. Always aim to find efficient ways to manage your money and use that savings to grow your wealth. Save on unnecessary expenses and invest. One of the simplest yet most effective strategies to build wealth is to save on unnecessary expenses and invest the difference. Every time you cut back on things that don't add value to your life, like subscriptions you don't use, impulse purchases, or expensive habits, you free up more money to invest. Small, consistent savings over time can grow into substantial returns when placed into the right investments. It's a matter of prioritizing your long-term goals over short-term gratification. When you start redirecting funds that would have gone into unnecessary spending into investment accounts, you're making a conscious decision to secure your future. Whether it's putting money into stocks, bonds, or real estate, the key is to make your money work for you. The more you save, the more you can invest, and the faster your wealth will grow. This method not only helps you build financial security, but it also makes you more aware of your spending habits and less likely to fall into the trap of mindless consumption. Credit card debt is not normal. Credit card debt is one of the most common financial traps, but it's important to recognize that it should never be normalized. While many people carry balances, this doesn't mean it's acceptable or sustainable. Credit card debt often comes with high interest rates, which can accumulate quickly and take a significant toll on your financial health. Avoiding this debt is essential for maintaining financial freedom and building wealth. If you have any outstanding credit card debt, focus on paying it off as quickly as possible and avoid carrying a balance month to month. Instead of relying on credit cards, live within your means and consider alternative ways to make purchases, such as using a debit card or saving up for larger expenses. When you avoid credit card debt, you eliminate a major source of financial stress and free up more money to invest. Additionally, not carrying debt means you'll have more disposable income to allocate toward wealth-building opportunities, such as retirement accounts, real estate, or even educational pursuits that could increase your earning potential in the long run. Start with what you can afford. It's tempting to set lofty financial goals and live beyond your means to keep up with others, but it's important to start with what you can afford. Living within your means is a fundamental principle of financial success. By adjusting your goals to match your current financial reality, you ensure that you won't be burdened by debt or financial stress as you work toward bigger milestones. Start small, with achievable goals, and gradually increase your savings and investment strategies as your financial situation improves. Being mindful of your financial capacity doesn't mean you're settling for less. Rather, it means being strategic about your approach. Financial success is built on solid foundations, and by setting realistic goals, you'll gain the confidence to continue growing. Over time, as your income increases or as you cut back on unnecessary expenses, you'll be able to take on larger goals without stretching yourself too thin. This mindset helps you avoid the pitfalls of overextending and sets you on the right path to long-term financial growth. Set an unlimited budget for what you love. In a world of financial planning and budgets, there's room for flexibility, especially in areas where money should not be a constraint. For example, if you're passionate about books, music, or fitness, create an unlimited budget for these interests. This doesn't mean you should go overboard, but rather that these areas of your life should be prioritized as they contribute to your personal growth, happiness, and well-being. Investing in things that bring joy and fulfillment can be just as important as saving for your financial future. When you set an unlimited budget for what you love, you're making a decision to enrich your life. It allows you to enjoy experiences and items that fuel your passion and creativity without feeling guilty about the expense. This mindset creates a balance between enjoying the present and investing in the future. By focusing on what truly matters to you, you invest in your happiness, which in turn can lead to a more balanced and rewarding financial life overall. Renting can be a smart financial decision. While buying a home is often seen as a financial milestone, renting can be a much smarter decision in certain situations. Renting gives you flexibility and allows you to avoid the high upfront costs associated with purchasing a home, such as down payments, property taxes, and maintenance expenses. It also allows you to test out different living situations and locations before making a long-term commitment. If your job or life circumstances are in flux, renting provides a level of financial freedom that buying does not. In some cases, renting is more cost-effective than owning, particularly in expensive housing markets. If the costs associated with buying, mortgage payments, insurance, and maintenance exceed the costs of renting, it's worth reconsidering your options. By calculating your total costs of homeownership versus renting, you may find that renting frees up funds to invest elsewhere, such as in your retirement savings or income-generating assets. Renting doesn't make you less successful. It makes you strategic in choosing what's best for your financial future. Money talks in relationships. Money can often be a sensitive topic in relationships, but open communication about finances is crucial for building a strong, lasting partnership. Being transparent with your partner about your financial goals, debts, and spending habits fosters trust and ensures that both of you are on the same page. It's not about one person controlling the finances, but about working together to make decisions that benefit the both of you. Discussing money openly can also prevent misunderstandings and conflicts that might arise from hidden financial issues. When you're on the same page about money, it allows you to focus on the things that matter, your relationship and shared goals. Whether you're planning for a vacation, buying a home, or saving for retirement, discussing finances regularly ensures that you're both working toward the same objectives. Money doesn't have to be a source of stress in your relationship. Instead, it can become a tool for shared success and mutual support. Don't be misled by appearances. Appearances can be deceiving, especially when it comes to wealth. Just because someone drives a flashy car, wears designer clothes, or lives in an upscale neighborhood doesn't mean they're financially secure. Many people live beyond their means, accumulating debt to maintain a certain image. It's important not to compare your financial journey to others' outward appearances. True wealth isn't measured by what others can see, but by the assets and financial security you've built for yourself. When you focus on your own financial health rather than being distracted by others, you empower yourself to make better decisions. Understand that appearances often hide the true financial reality, and that building lasting wealth requires patience, discipline, and smart financial choices. Instead of trying to keep up with others, focus on creating your own financial foundation and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with it. Understand your home costs. Buying a home is often one of the biggest financial decisions you'll make, but it's crucial to understand all the costs involved. The purchase price is just the beginning. You also need to consider property taxes, maintenance costs, insurance, utilities, and potential home repairs. These hidden fees can quickly add up and impact your budget. Take the time to calculate all the associated costs of home ownership before making a decision, and make sure you're prepared for the long-term financial commitment. Many home buyers focus solely on the initial price of the home, only to be blindsided by additional expenses down the line. By fully understanding your home costs, you can avoid financial surprises and plan more effectively for the future. Additionally, if the costs of home ownership are too high, renting may become a more practical and cost-effective alternative. Don't let the excitement of purchasing a home cloud your judgment. Make sure you're clear about the full financial picture. The best time to start investing is now. Many people wait for the perfect time to start investing, but the truth is, there's no better time than now. Whether you're paying off debt or just getting started on your financial journey, investing early is one of the best ways to build long-term wealth. The key is to begin as soon as possible, even if it's a small amount. Time is one of your greatest allies when it comes to compounding returns, so the earlier you start, the more your money will grow. It's easy to be intimidated by the idea of investing, but even the smallest steps make a significant difference. Start with low-cost, diversified options like index funds or retirement accounts. Even if you're paying off debt, consider setting aside a small percentage for investments. Over time, you'll develop good habits, and as your debt decreases, you can increase your contributions. Remember, investing isn't about timing the market, it's about starting now and staying consistent. Celebrate the journey, not just the end. The path to financial freedom isn't always easy, but it's important to enjoy the journey, not just focus on the end goal. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your objectives. Whether it's paying off a credit card, saving your first $1,000, or reaching a financial milestone, take a moment to appreciate the effort you've put in. The joy of the process lies in the small wins, not just the final payoff. Embrace each accomplishment as part of your larger journey to financial success. Celebrating the journey keeps you motivated and helps avoid burnout. It reminds you that every step forward, no matter how minor, is progress. Financial success isn't just about reaching a specific number in your bank account, it's about learning, growing, and improving along the way. By focusing on the journey, you build a healthier relationship with money, where progress is appreciated and setbacks are seen as opportunities to learn. Avoid the doom and gloom mentality. It's easy to get discouraged when working toward financial goals, especially if things aren't progressing as quickly as you'd like. However, adopting a doom and gloom mentality will only hold you back. Surrounding yourself with negativity and pessimism can block your financial growth, while staying optimistic helps you stay focused and motivated. In moments of challenge, remind yourself that every setback is temporary and that the path to financial success is rarely linear. Instead of focusing on what's going wrong, focus on what you can control and the steps you can take to improve. Keep positive influences around you, whether it's supportive friends, mentors, or online communities. Optimism isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about believing in your ability to overcome them and finding opportunities in adversity. A positive mindset will help you remain resilient and consistent, which are key to building long-term wealth. Don't fall for fake metrics. In a world of social media and financial gurus, it's easy to get distracted by fake metrics, superficial numbers that seem to measure success but don't really reflect meaningful progress. Focus on what truly matters to you, such as building financial security, paying off debt, or saving for your future. Don't compare yourself to others or get caught up in the race for vanity metrics like how many followers someone has or how much they are spending. These things don't tell the full story of someone's financial health. Meaningful achievements come from real progress, like the ability to make wise financial decisions or maintain a healthy savings account. Track your success in terms of goals you've achieved and habits you've built, not by the superficial numbers that others present. Genuine wealth is built through smart choices and long-term planning, not by impressing others with flashy metrics that don't truly reflect financial well-being. 9-to-5 jobs aren't for losers. There's a pervasive myth that traditional 9-to-5 jobs are for people who lack entrepreneurial spirit or ambition. In reality, traditional jobs can be a solid foundation for financial security and personal growth. Many people thrive in structured environments, gaining valuable skills, benefits, and stability. Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder or working in a role that you enjoy, a 9-to-5 job can provide the income necessary to pay off debt, build savings, and invest in your future. What's important is recognizing that a 9-to-5 job is one of many paths to financial success. Don't let the hustle culture make you feel inadequate for working a traditional job. Use it as an opportunity to develop good habits, improve your skills, and save consistently. The financial foundation you build through your job can enable you to take calculated risks and explore entrepreneurial opportunities down the road if that's your goal. Success doesn't depend on your job title, it depends on how wisely you manage your finances. Be honest about struggles. Everyone faces financial struggles at some point, and being honest about them is key to overcoming them. Acknowledging your challenges, whether it's debt, low savings, or poor financial habits, is the first step toward making positive changes. Share your struggles with trusted individuals, whether friends, family, or mentor, who can offer support and advice. Being open about financial difficulties also makes you more relatable, allowing others to see that financial success is a journey, not an immediate outcome. Honesty about struggles also helps you face your financial reality and take actionable steps toward improvement. Pretending that everything is perfect only delays progress. By confronting your challenges head-on, you empower yourself to make better decisions and build a more stable financial future. Financial struggles are temporary if you approach them with transparency, determination, and a willingness to learn and adapt. Old skills won't get you to the next level. To move to the next level financially, it's crucial to develop new skills that align with your evolving goals. In today's rapidly changing world, the skills that once worked for you may no longer be enough to propel you forward. This doesn't mean abandoning what you've already learned, but it's essential to constantly evolve. Take courses, attend workshops, or learn new technology that will open up more opportunities for advancement. The more you invest in learning, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. Developing new skills doesn't just apply to your career, it's also about personal growth. Whether it's improving your financial literacy, learning about investment strategies, or mastering budgeting tools, continuously adding to your knowledge base ensures that you're equipped to handle future challenges. In a world of constant change, the more you grow, the more opportunities you create for yourself to reach higher levels of success and wealth. Give yourself awe-inspiring moments. In the pursuit of financial success, it's important to make space for awe-inspiring moments, those experiences that remind you of the beauty of life and the importance of balance. These moments might be a travel experience, a meaningful conversation, or a small achievement that makes you proud. By prioritizing awe, you enrich your life beyond the financial numbers. This helps you maintain motivation and ensures that you're not only chasing money but also enjoying the experiences that make life fulfilling. Awe-inspiring moments give you perspective and rejuvenate your spirit. When you're focused on building wealth, it's easy to forget the importance of living in the moment. Give yourself permission to experience joy and wonder, whether it's through nature, art, or personal milestones. These moments help you stay grounded and remind you that wealth is not just about accumulating money, it's about enriching your life and connecting with what truly matters. Think beyond I and me. One of the most powerful ways to use money is to positively affect those around you. Whether it's helping a friend in need, supporting a cause you care about, or simply spreading kindness, thinking beyond yourself can create a lasting impact. True wealth comes from the ability to make a difference in the lives of others. By shifting your focus from I and me to we, you can create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond your own financial success. Thinking beyond yourself helps you develop a sense of purpose and responsibility. It also shifts the narrative of money from being a means to personal gain to being a tool for creating positive change. Whether you give your time, your resources, or your support, you'll find that the more you help others, the more fulfilling your financial journey becomes. Money, when used for good, can not only change your life but the lives of those around you. Become an expert in leisure. In our fast-paced world, relaxation and leisure are often overlooked in favor of productivity. However, taking the time to relax and recharge is essential to maintaining mental and physical well-being. Becoming an expert in leisure means understanding the importance of downtime without feeling guilty about it. Whether it's reading a book, taking a walk, or enjoying a hobby, these moments help you restore balance in your life, leading to increased energy and better decision-making in all areas, including your finances. Leisure also doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. The best moments of relaxation often come from simple pleasures, spending time in nature, enjoying a movie at home, or having a deep conversation with a loved one. By being mindful about how you spend your downtime, you'll not only create a healthier lifestyle but also avoid the urge to overspend on activities or products that offer temporary satisfaction but no lasting fulfillment. Reframe negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can be a major obstacle in your financial journey. It's easy to fall into a mindset of scarcity where you believe you'll never have enough money or that success is out of reach. However, reframing these thoughts into positive ones can make a significant difference in your life. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to afford this," try reframing it as, "How can I make this purchase work within my budget?" This shift in thinking empowers you to take control of your financial situation and see opportunities rather than limitations. A positive mindset allows you to approach challenges with optimism and creativity. Rather than giving into negative self-talk, challenge yourself to focus on solutions and opportunities. By doing so, you transform the way you manage money and make decisions. Over time, reframing negative thoughts will become second nature, and you'll find that you're better equipped to handle financial decisions and achieve your goals. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. In the world of personal finance, the temptation of get-rich-quick schemes is always present. Whether it's the promise of easy returns on a hot stock tip, a new cryptocurrency, or an online course that guarantees financial freedom, these schemes often come with high risks and little substance. Real wealth is built through consistent effort, smart investments, and disciplined money management, not by taking shortcuts. Avoid falling for the allure of instant success and focus on long-term strategies that lead to sustainable growth. The truth is, hard work and patience are the keys to building wealth. While some may get lucky with a high-risk investment or trend, most people succeed by sticking to well-researched, strategic financial decisions over time. If something seems too good to be true, it likely is. Instead of chasing after quick gains, prioritize steady progress and let your financial journey unfold at a realistic pace. Building wealth takes time, but the rewards are much more fulfilling when achieved responsibly. Budget for big expenses, then add more. When planning for major expenses like vacations, weddings, or home purchases, it's easy to underestimate the costs involved. You might think you've budgeted enough, only to realize later that hidden fees or unexpected costs can throw your plan off track. To avoid this, always add a buffer to your budget. For example, if you estimate a vacation will cost $3,000, budget for $3,500 or $4,000 instead. This allows you to handle unexpected costs without derailing your finances or creating stress. By planning for the unexpected, you ensure that large expenses don't become financial burdens. It's always better to be over-prepared than to find yourself scrambling to make ends meet. Additionally, having a contingency in place will give you peace of mind and allow you to fully enjoy your experience, whether it's a wedding or a trip, knowing that you've planned wisely and responsibly for all costs involved. Learn to say no. Saying no is a vital skill in maintaining financial health. There will always be opportunities for impulse purchases, invitations to expensive outings, or other financial distractions. However, saying no to things that don't align with your goals or budget is essential for staying on track. Whether it's resisting the urge to buy a new gadget or politely declining an expensive social event, learning to say no helps you protect your financial resources and prioritize what matters most to you. Saying no isn't about deprivation. It's about making intentional choices. Every time you say no to something unnecessary, you're saying yes to your financial freedom and long-term goals. This discipline helps you stay focused on the bigger picture and avoid unnecessary spending. Remember, every dollar you save today is an investment in your future. Appreciate effort in others. In a world that often emphasizes results over process, it's important to appreciate the effort others put into their work. Whether it's a friend organizing a gathering or a colleague putting in extra hours to meet a deadline, recognizing and valuing effort fosters positive relationships and strengthens communities. This appreciation also extends to those who help you along your financial journey, such as financial advisors, mentors, or even family members who offer advice and encouragement. When you take the time to acknowledge others' efforts, you not only build goodwill but also remind yourself that success is often the result of hard work, not just end results. This mindset encourages you to put in the effort yourself and gives you a deeper appreciation for the people who support you. Mutual respect and appreciation in relationships create a positive environment where everyone thrives, including financially. Don't use credit cards for unplanned purchases. Credit cards can be a useful tool for managing purchases, but they should never be used for unplanned expenses. If you can't pay off a purchase in full by the end of the month, it's not a wise financial decision. Using credit cards irresponsibly can lead to high-interest debt that quickly spirals out of control. Instead, focus on paying off your balance regularly and only using credit for planned purchases that you can afford to pay off immediately. If you need to make an unplanned purchase, it's best to save for it rather than relying on credit. Creating a budget that includes savings for unexpected expenses will allow you to handle these situations without falling into debt. By being disciplined about credit use, you avoid the temptation of quick fixes that can lead to long-term financial strain. Remember who helps you. Gratitude is a powerful tool in financial success. Remembering the people who help you along the way, whether it's a mentor, a friend who gave financial advice, or someone who provided emotional support, helps keep you grounded. Expressing gratitude and acknowledging those who have been there for you not only strengthens your relationships but also reminds you that financial success is rarely achieved in isolation. It takes a village, and appreciating those who support you creates a cycle of generosity and encouragement. Recognizing the contributions of others also fosters humility and empathy, important qualities in managing both personal and financial growth. When you appreciate and acknowledge others, you build a network of support that can help you navigate your financial journey. This sense of community makes your success feel more rewarding and encourages you to pay it forward to others in the future. Show your worth in the workplace. When it comes to negotiating raises or seeking promotions, it's important to focus on the value you bring to the workplace rather than just the hours you put in. Your worth is not defined by how hard you work but by how much you contribute to making others' lives easier or improving the company's success. Whether it's through problem-solving, efficiency, or innovative ideas, highlighting how you positively impact the organization is key to receiving fair compensation. Instead of framing your negotiation around your personal needs, focus on the benefits your contributions bring to the workplace. Demonstrating your value in terms of results and outcomes makes a stronger case for why you deserve to be compensated at a higher level. When you show that you're an indispensable part of the team, you position yourself for financial success in your career. Now that you've got the inside scoop on these game-changing financial secrets, it's time to take action. Which one of these tips will you implement first? Leave a comment below and let me know how you're planning to apply this wisdom to your own life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more life-changing tips. Your financial future is in your hands. Let's make it a bright one together. See you in the next video.